I have to introduce you first to say, this is Emily. And Emily, hang on, let me look at this camera instead. This is Emily. Emily runs the company called Esme Elide, which is named after her kids, and I already know all of that, and I probably know every answer to every question, but we're still gonna do this anyway, because it's fun. But before we get started, I don't wanna do it with these, I wanna do it with these ones.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay. I'm just kidding, I can't see shit. Okay, but first question, how long has this been your passion?
I'm not gonna say that I had this dream of becoming a boutique owner. I knew that I was always interested in fashion. I knew I wanted to be my own business owner. It never was like having a boutique is my dream. It was, this is how I get all of the things that I want from a job. The creativity, the community, the fashion, the connection, like this just happened to be the vehicle for my dream job.
So like this just like, yeah, just find what sticks and just that'll work.
I had tried a lot of things. It was just from each one of those experiments that I really gained like a piece of knowledge that I needed for this business.
That's why I love that we only have 40 questions. Is because...
We do? Oh my God, 40 questions? What was that, like one question?
One question.
Jesus Christ.
I did make sure to deliver. And it's a twist off, so you don't need to. Yes. So this just gets you prepped for question 2.
Oh God.
Which, you know, that's why.
What the fuck is question 2?
That's why I pulled it out now.
Okay.
Right.
I'm ready for it.
Question 2, if you're ready, the big one.
Oh God, okay.
What was your first dollar? Now,
here.
Not here.
Like
this
here?
doesn't count. Everyone I've talked to, like, this ain't their first rodeo, like what they're doing. So your first dollar, wherever it was, hell, it could be a chicken egg for all I care.
No, you wanna know what? I started working at 11 years old, delivering newspapers. I have...
So cliche.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in the suburbs. Like, it is what it is, right? Like,
right.
But I had 2 brothers. We split the route in half. So 2 siblings always delivered the newspapers and one person always got to sleep in. And so it was like a nice balance to having like my first job.
No offense to anybody else that we've talked to, that's the most amusing first dollar story we've gotten.
Okay, my second dollar was babysitting and...
Still cliche.
No, and it is, but here's the thing. Here's the thing is I babysat, and I babysat for a family of 5 kids, and I was like, fuck this. Like, I am not having kids, and I'm sitting here with 6 kids. Like, what the fuck happened? So.
Okay, well, that's good that that question was easy, and there's really no follow-up to that one, but part 40 of 36 or whatever question we're on right now. What was, for this location, because obviously you've been working since you were 11, what was for this location, that's it, I'm doing it?
When my kids went back to school after the pandemic, I knew I wanted to go back to work. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was done being online. I walked downtown to try Boon Boona for the first time, which is why I love Boon Boona so much. And as I parked and walked to go get my coffee, I saw this space and the for lease sign. Something just clicked in me where I was like, I'm gonna take everything I learned, like working for other retailers, being an online business, and I'm gonna put it in that store. Something inside of me just like pulled me and was like, this is it. Like I knew Renton had a strong small business community. I knew that this whole block was owned by like rad women business owners. I didn't need much more proof that it could be done. It takes a creative mind to be able to see potential in something and then be able to be like, okay, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and like, do it.
All right, I have one more question, and there's 2 rules to that one. What would you be doing now if not this? And the rules are no family, right? Like the answer of like, you can't be like, oh, spending more time with family or sitting on a beach somewhere. Those are the only two rules.
Farming. I know
What kind of farming?
That sounds crazy. Flower farming. And I know that sounds crazy.
You're gonna
right?
need some property.
I know. Well, that's one of the reasons why I didn't start flower farming.
Because you're like, oof.
Yeah.
So you would have preferred to do that over this, but you were like, I can't.
It's not that I would have preferred to do it, but that was one of my business ideas. Like before I started this, I started heavily flower farming in our suburban yard, and I just really fell in love with it during COVID. And I always tell my husband that it's my act 3. Like first act was kids, second act is boutique, third act is flower farming. So like
it's an interesting parallel that you run with that, because myself included, and a couple of the other answers was something very similar to that. And it's interesting that all of us are like, we're on this grind, but then at the end we just want to farm something. Right?
There is never going to be like an official retirement, because when you own a business, there's always something next. There's always like that next thing you want to do, that next project, that next booking. Like there's always something.
It's too much, but also not enough.
Yeah.
That's your gift. So thank you for letting us interview you, and I hope you like the video we make. All right, that was it.
Perfect.
You made it.